latest in the defamation case filed by Finance Minister Arun Jaitley against Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. For the second consecutive day, Kejriwal's lawyer Jethmalani and the Finance Minister continue to slug it out in court, while Jethmalani questioned the Finance Minister's reputation claim and equated it with his 2014 election loss. Jaitley hit back, saying that election loss is not reputational loss. Ashmit Kumar, who was tracking the duel in court, joins us now with the details. Ashmit, so the back and forth continues.
Right, so here are the quick facts of the case. Arun Jaitley, the Union Finance Minister, had filed a defamation suit against the Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal in December of 2015. Subsequently, this defamation suit had been filed for civil defamation, and it is as a part of that we find that cross-examination process has begun. Now, under cross-examination, the counsel of the defendant, which in this case happens to be Arvind Kejriwal, asked tough questions of the complainant, in this case Arun Jaitley. Now, what's interesting is that the counsel for the defendant, Arvind Kejriwal, is none other than veteran counsel Jethmalani himself, who raised some tough questions against Arun Jaitley. Now, it was essentially a few hours long, the cross-examination process, but four key flashpoints here. The first one, Jethmalani, at the very stroke of taking the floor of the Delhi High Court, in fact, raised the issue disguised as a question, where he said that he had advised Prime Minister Modi against allowing Arun Jaitley to contest from the seat of Amritsar in the Lok Sabha elections of 2014. Now, interestingly, this was a question that was disallowed by the Delhi High Court on grounds that it was irrelevant as far as the defamation suit is concerned. That was round one. Round two, Jethmalani again raised the tough question that was this the first time, the question that Jethmalani asked was this the first time that Arun Jaitley was putting his reputation to the test in reference to the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. To that, Arun Jaitley responded by saying that there are a number of other factors other than the reputation of the candidate that decide the final contours of the results that finally come out. That was round two, the second tough question that had been raised. Round three, and this is where things get interesting. Jethmalani asked a leading question of Arun Jaitley, where he in fact questioned whether Prime Minister Modi had allowed Arun Jaitley to continue as the finance minister, provided that Arun Jaitley gets a favorable order from the judiciary. Now, this was a question that was strongly refuted by the Union Finance Minister. He refuted any such allegation, any such deal with Prime Minister Modi, and clarified that the original complaint against him had been filed in January of 2015, whereas the suit was filed in December of the same year, December 2015. And finally, Jethmalani asked the question that Kejriwal was merely repeating the allegations that had originally been made by various other parties, to which Arun Jaitley had responded by saying that Kejriwal has made a number of false allegations, not just against him, but also his family members, and that people making irresponsible comments on social media is not such a new feature, but the Chief Minister of a state resonating with endorsing such views adds a certain degree of credibility to these allegations. Now, that's the sum and substance of today's proceedings. We understand that the cross-examination will resume on 15th of May. Back to you.